This is Hegra, an ancient archaeological site nestled in the desert on the Arabian Peninsula. For many years, this incredible place was off limits to international tourists, but recently it has become possible to travel here once again. Curiously, however, Hegra is connected to a far more recognizable and famous place, the ancient city of Petra in Jordan. What is it that connects these two places? And why was Hegra kept hidden away from the world for so many years? All of this is intertwined with the transformation of one of the world's most influential countries and its controversial leader, who is leading his nation towards reintegration with the modern world. Stay connected if you want to find out more, and please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you would like to discover more curious connections around the world. The iconic and incredibly well-preserved treasury, or Al-Khazne, in the majestic city of Petra, hidden in the canyons of the Hashemite kingdom of Jordan, is famous all over the world. But did you know that there is another city, which has been closed off to tourists for decades, that was a rival to Petra, and is now open to the world once again? Welcome to Hegra. Nestled in the rugged northwest of Saudi Arabia, Hegra was the second city of the Nabateans, a remarkable civilization that flourished in these lands over 2,000 years ago. To understand more about the connection between Hegra and Petra, we must look back into the history of the Nabateans. The Nabateans were a mysterious Semitic people who from around the 4th century BC inhabited various parts of ancient Arabia, including modern-day Jordan, southern Syria, northwestern Saudi Arabia, and parts of Israel. Originally a nomadic Arab tribe, the Nabateans gradually settled in and around Petra, a city strategically located along major trade routes on the incense trail in the region. They realized that trading spices was far more lucrative than nomadic farming, and transitioned into becoming skilled traders and merchants. They eventually controlled a vast network of caravan routes connecting the Arabian Peninsula to the Mediterranean world. The Nabateans capitalized on their advantageous position and amassed great wealth and influence, leading to the development of their cities and their mastery of rock-cut architecture. Petra stands as a testament to their architectural skills and was recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1985. That honor was afforded to Hegra in Saudi Arabia in 2008. So why is Petra so well known, and why has it been on the international tourist trail for so long? But Hegra has only recently been opened up. The answer to this lies in the governance of Saudi Arabia. Jordan has been open to tourism for many years. Not only Petra itself, but also Wadi Rum, the Dead Sea, the ancient Roman city of Jerash, and Jordan's capital Amman. The country has traditionally had a more relaxed culture and has allowed international tourists to visit its sites. Cross over the border into Saudi Arabia, however, and the situation has historically been very different. Saudi Arabia, home to the two holiest shrines of Islam, Mecca and Medina, has in the past limited international visas for business or pilgrimage purposes only. Furthermore, the country's strict interpretation of Islam, commonly known as Wahhabism, led the country to follow a conservative social code characterized by dress restrictions, gender segregation, and limitations on alcoholic consumption and entertainment. Everything changed with the introduction of the Vision 2030 initiative by Saudi Arabia's current leader, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, commonly referred to as MBS. As the son of King Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud, he wields significant influence in the government. Launched in 2016, the Saudi Vision 2030 initiative is an incredibly ambitious plan aimed at developing tourism, diversifying the economy, and attracting foreign investment and partnerships to the country. As part of this transformation, Saudi Arabia introduced a new international tourist visa system in 2019. Rules regarding gender segregation and dress codes have been relaxed. It is no longer compulsory for female travelers to cover their hair. Hegra and the other tourist sites in the AlUla region are among the destinations being actively promoted to visitors, and non-Muslims can now visit Medina, the second holiest city of Islam, though Mecca remains off limits for now. Such radical change has also faced considerable resistance at home and scrutiny abroad, reflecting the complex nature of Saudi Arabia's ongoing changes, which extend beyond tourism. Under Prince Mohammed bin Salman, Saudi Arabia is undergoing a profound transformation, from the development of the Riyadh Metro, the futuristic city of Neom, to the creation of the new Murabba, Riyadh's new downtown and site of the Mokab, a 400-meter tall cube-shaped skyscraper and entertainment district. The scale and pace of development are truly epic. Who knows what will finally be successful, but one thing is for certain, the changes currently taking place in Saudi Arabia will undoubtedly change the country forever. The government has also faced criticism with regards to human rights issues, and it remains to be seen how this may impact the country's international standing going forward. When I visited Hegra, I took a flight from Riyadh to AlUla, an ancient Arabic oasis city situated in the Hejaz region of Saudi Arabia. We touched down at the local airport, located 25 kilometers southeast of the city in the middle of the desert. Tourist facilities in AlUla are limited and tend to be more on the luxurious side, with truly stunning options available, although more affordable alternatives also exist. I got a taxi to the city and participated in various tours, departing from the unusually named AlUla Winter Park Hub, though hiring a car or driver is probably the most convenient way to explore the area, as logistics can be a little challenging. AlUla offers an incredible range of natural landscapes and historic sites for visitors to the region to explore. The UNESCO World Heritage Site of Hegra itself, also known as Madain Saleh in Arabic. There are over 100 or so Nabatean tombs to explore in the area. The dramatic setting of the mud brick deserted buildings of the old town of AlUla, which was abandoned for new AlUla in the 1980s. It has been done up a bit like a movie set, but it is actually a great place to hang out, enjoy world-class food in a spectacular setting, and explore. The Maraya Concert Hall, an incredible venue made out of mirrors in the middle of the desert. Combining a visit to AlUla with a concert at Maraya would be fabulous. The Dadan archaeological site, which predates Hegra by a few centuries. This area was once the capital of the Dadanite and Leonite kingdoms, famous for their well-preserved tombs, inscriptions, and intricate carvings. This makes for another intriguing and fascinating tour in the area. The AlUla Oasis. Walk, stroll, or cycle through this lush oasis, dotted with palm trees, freshwater springs, and ancient agricultural terraces. Elephant Rock. As evening falls, why not grab a non-alcoholic drink and watch the sun go down from trendy dugout seats in the sand, listening to chilled DJ vibes and marveling at the incredibly illuminated natural wonder of Elephant Rock. Truly a unique and memorable way to end your AlUla explorations. Despite its reputation, I can honestly say that visiting Saudi Arabia was a fun, fascinating, friendly, and educational experience. Riyadh is a modern metropolis of 6 million people. It is full of trendy shops, cafes, and restaurants. The At-Turaif district in Didia, another Saudi UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the original home of the Saudi royal family, as well as capital of the first Saudi state, is a fascinating part of the city to visit. The area has been developed into a world-class tourist site with amazing local and international food options available at Bujairi Terrace, overlooking this historic place. A day trip to the perilous rocky outcrop 2 hours from Riyadh, called the Edge of the World, is also highly recommended. The name makes perfect sense once you have been driven off-road in a 4x4 and end up taking in sunset views like this. Whilst I was in Riyadh, the Middle Beast Festival was on, with the following lineup, and more than 200,000 festival goers. That's right, the largest music festival in the Middle East takes place in Riyadh. Saudi Arabia really has changed, and still is changing, and is probably quite different from how you imagine it. Further afield, Saudi Arabia's second city of Jeddah, an international vibrant coastal city on the Red Sea coast, has a chilled out vibe and boasts an incredibly atmospheric old town called Al-Balad. International tourists can also visit Medina, the second holiest city of Islam. Mecca is out of bounds for now, though I did pass by the city and catch a glimpse of the famous clock tower overlooking the Kaaba. Taif, with the longest cable car in the Middle East, was unexpectedly beautiful also. And if I had more time, I would have made it to other destinations, such as lush, green, mountainous Asir in the southwest, or other Red Sea coastal areas, such as Yanbu, for world-class snorkeling and diving. Saudi Arabia was a fascinating place to visit, and whilst it may not be on everyone's radar at the moment, nor everyone's cup of tea, I am keen to stay engaged with the country and see where it is going from here. I was struck by the modernity of Riyadh and how Saudi Arabia is being pulled into a more globalized, liberal world. Hegra was in some ways symbolic of this also. A place that was hidden and kept out of view for historic, religious, and social reasons has now emerged from its long slumber and is embracing its historical significance and welcoming visitors from around the globe once again.